So we've definitely doubled our revenue, and we did it seeing half the people. So we pulled our numbers from last July, obviously because it's the end of the beginning of the new the month here, and we saw literally double the amount of people that we saw this July, and we brought in over $12,000 more than what we did last year, and we definitely and then looking. Hopefully projecting when I pulled numbers from back in I don't remember what month it was. I want to say it was April. Looking at September numbers and April numbers, we doubled our revenue from September to April. So in just that short amount of time, with less team, seeing less people. I think the number one shift has been with me, honestly, and thinking things through the lens of like, okay, what would this version of me do? And it's really helped me step out of the roles that I was in, like that I was the roles that I was living in. So again, living in that
Mhm.
scarcity, living in that not enoughness, living in that like people pleaser mentality that I've been in for the last 13 years that I've been in business. And those things just don't, it's helped me realize that it's not serving us. And when I can step in to that next version of myself, even though it's super hard because obviously sometimes it's hard having hard conversations. It's really hard to embody that version of you because you're used to all the patterns, like just on the call that we just had, like you're used to living in those patterns and that's what feels safe and comfortable. And so like really learning to switch my thinking and to switch my nervous system into like, okay, this is not serving me. And even though this is hard in the moment, it's going to make things so much better in the long run because it's so easy to
Mhm.
default to easy, like in what feels good now,
Mhm. Yeah.
knowing that you're sacrificing what could be in the future. And so that's kind of how
Mhm.
I'm reframing it like, okay, we're going to sacrifice easy now so that way you can live easy in the future. To just figure out how I can get sexy money every single day. So, just those little, whether it's a dollar or whether it's, I mean, I was able to, when I first joined the mastermind, so about a year ago now, um, I got a sexy money check in the mail that was 5 figures and I was not expecting it. I did no work for it. It was like a huge refund that I ended up getting. And I, ever since then, I've been obsessed with finding ways that like, how can we, get this sexy money today? Realizing that I don't have to embrace the overwhelm and the struggle. And just because everyone says that you have to just live this life of struggle to have what you want, like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be that way. You can still work less, make more, build those memories with your family, and still be able to have the practice that you want without having to work yourself to death. The main highlight, of course, community, I think is everything. And so one of the main highlights is like it's hard to share a win when you're by yourself. Like it's hard to celebrate those wins when it's just you. But like when you get on a call every Tuesday and you have people that are holding you accountable, and you get to listen to other people's wins like that, it's like, man, that's like she can do that, then I can freaking do that too. And so like that's been the biggest highlight, of course, just being in the same room and having Nona just really be, just pouring into us, but just the community that she's built and just being a part of that community. And just again, like I said, the accountability that comes with it, the ability to share your struggles, share your visions, share where we're struggling and where we're doing really well, because we can all take away something from that, which has been really, really good. Where I was a year ago, like I still would probably be struggling with the same team that I had a year ago. We would still probably not be hitting our revenue goals. I would be completely overwhelmed, completely exhausted, completely tired, completely just, I mean, honestly, like I don't even know if I would still be here. Because there was times when, oh, I'm gonna cry now. There was times when things got really hard and I thought about just like laying up, shutting the doors and doing something else because I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so she's made it where, and this mastermind has made it where I actually enjoy what I'm doing now. And I feel like I can see a future for us. Whereas a year ago, I, I couldn't really see much of a future. So even though we're chiropractors, most of us are, we're clinicians in some sort, like there's lots of other ways that we can make money that doesn't involve a brick and mortar, that doesn't involve a practice. And so like, being able to still want to continue on this when I've really thought a lot about not and doing something completely different. And I can see why a lot of clinicians decide to do that because they lose their identity in all of this. And then one thing that she gives back to us is that identity that we can do all the things and have all the things and still really, really love what we do. 100% worth the investment. There's no amount of um, I mean, the investment is minimal compared to what you're going to get back in return. Just the clarity, the identity, the revenue, of course, but just being able to find who you are again and find like what you want your vision to be, because so many people lose that. I mean, I did. And so like really like sitting down, doing the work, thinking about what you want your life to be, and then actually being able to live that. I mean, there's no price on that. So